Welcome to Same Spit, Different Face TV. Well, my opinions is facts, and if you don't like my opinions, you can start your own podcast. And it's free. So don't forget to spit on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification. If you clicked on this video to hear about Rick Ross pulling up on LIL MEECH, I need you to hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Now, Spit Squad, Big Meech, Lil Meech, Rick Ross, 50 Cent. This beef is epic and it don't involve music and it haven't involved violence. I don't know if it will, but it's one of those epic beefs in hip hop, right? Rick Ross has played chess through this whole situation. I don't think he gained anything from this, but I think it's addition by subtraction. What do I mean by addition by subtraction? Well, BMF was set to be one of the biggest series ever, not just by blowing money fast, because I don't like that show. I don't think that show was actually that good. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think that show was probably about a 6, maybe a 5. And Lil Meech acting was probably like a 4 or a 5.5. No, it wasn't, definitely wasn't a 5, but I'll say, yeah, about a 5. Lil Meech acting was probably about a 5 to me, 5 out of 10. Now, but how is that addition by subtraction? Everything else that was going to come off of that, you was going to have different documentaries. You was going to have other mini series. They probably was going to be able to do a series about Big Meech's time in the feds. Merchandise. It was so many different things that they could have did to put this in order, and Rick Ross went and stood next to them basically to try to show 50 Cent, listen man, I run the streets. BMF came home, yeah, they saw you, but they also had to check in with Fat Boy too. Also with Rick Ross being down in Atlanta, it just was easy. It was the access. And when you look at Big Meech, I'm sure Big Meech thinking, yo, I'm trying to pick up these bags from these guys who say they living how I was really living, or for these guys who were screaming my name and saying they think they me or they respect me. Okay, now I'm home, show me some love, give me some bread or whatever. And that's what Big Meech, I think, to be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie, I think Big Meech was trying to pull a friendly extortion move. Not saying that Rick Ross was being extorted, just saying that that's the type of vibe it gives me when somebody get out of jail and you was at odds with somebody and then you pull up on them. That's how it can be perceived. But anyway, 50 Cent wasn't gonna let that happen. So we know 50 Cent and Big Meech end up getting into it. Then Lil Meech ended up texting 50 Cent, letting him know, listen, man, F Rick Ross. I ain't rocking with Rick Ross. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Well, fate would have it, Rick Ross pulls up on Lil Meech, and when he pulls up on Lil Meech, he makes sure to get it on camera. Now, this is a power play, right? Why is this a power play? This is a power play to let 50 Cent know, listen, it don't matter what you saying, I'm still gonna move around, and I'm still gonna get up close to these guys, and they still gonna be pictured with me. But the real power play is Rick Ross is telling Lil Meech, boy, you're not built like that. You said F me, and now I'm going to make you get on video with me. And I don't have to say nothing else about this. I don't have to say, yo, I made bro get on. I checked bro. That's the vibe of the video. Like if I say F somebody and I mean it, and now we get on camera together or they get me on camera, it looks like, okay. And a perfect example of this is when Alpo was away for jail and everybody was calling him a rat. Everybody was calling him a snitch. Everybody was trying to call his name. But what he did once he got out, he didn't threaten none of those guys on camera. He didn't go to the internet. He started popping up in places those guys was and started making those guys take pictures with him. I even heard he smacked a couple of those guys. But anyway, go do y'all research. Go do y'all Google. Google what rap artist was calling Alpo a snitch, and then Google what rap artist was taking pictures with him. You'll be surprised by it. But Rick Ross pulls up on Lil Meech and basically make it look like Lil Meech ain't standing on none of that business. He was talking in that text message to 50 Cent. If you want updates on 50 Cent, Big Meech, Rick Ross, Lil Meech, hit the subscribe button. If you want updates on hip hop and celebrity news, hit the subscribe button. Check out my original Chicago hood movie in the end screen, No Time to Play Fair. If you into sneakers, you a sneakerhead, you love seeing the new Jordans, Pumas, whatever it may be, subscribe to Kicking It with Fairplay 2333. If you trying to follow me on my basketball journey, my weightlifting and fitness journey, and also be inspired to get back on your fitness journey, subscribe to Fairplay, Flex, and Fadeaway. Also, any of these pages I just named, you can also find them on TikTok or Instagram.